non-binary, that means it's not feminine or masculine. So even if you go on Shein and you put non-binary, you'll come up with so many different clothes.
There are feminine tops, meaning these feminine energies do not get, they don't bottom, they don't take no peen, they don't do none of that, but they be out here giving the peen and slaying the girls and the boys down.
I never heard that before, and I kind of find it ironic that some people don't want to be called bottoms, but some of them do it anyway. So it's like, what do you mean you don't want to be called it, but that's what you're doing?
Do you identify as straight?
Am I a straight white cis man? Yes.
Yeah.
So why do you care?
Because I know more about your history than you do.
Okay.
Because she keeps switching back and forth because she's trying to preach about history of black people, right? And trans people. Okay. Yet she doesn't even know her own history when it comes to black trans people.
Wait, first of all, who are you to tell me that? You're a white cis man. I don't want to hear that shit.
But I think that's not going to happen until we realistically say straight people need to stay up out of business.
We're gonna keep it that way. We ain't trying to shame nobody. This is an LGBTQ plus topic, but it's open for everybody to conversate about and have an opinion, okay? This is for entertainment purposes. I'm gonna start off with saying this. So I do not, what people say up here does not reflect my views nor my opinions on things. I have my own separate opinion and views, but I do allow people to come up to speak their own mind. What's up, Nook? People are allowed to come up and speak their own mind and give their opinions as well. Just because I let them speak does not mean I agree with them, okay? I'm my own man, that's on period. But these are interesting topics that I know that we have in the gay community, and we do a lot of shaming with these topics. So like, I really want to get everybody's perspective, because I hear a lot of times people say, oh, he a bottom or this. And I don't think there's always shade behind it, but there are times where people do throw shade. Why, I don't know. That's our only way of sexual intercourse, if you may, So I want to get people's opinion, y'all. So make sure y'all tap that screen. Let's get some people here. Share it to some of your people who you know is confrontational, not confrontational, who you know have opinions, okay? Share this to anybody you know who would like to speak on these topics this morning. So again, as I said before, I cannot be held responsible for what somebody else says on this panel, and I do not necessarily agree with that person because I allow them to speak. So the first topic up there, since the TD Jake stuff has came out, I've seen this topic a lot. People have been asking, what is a power bottom?
You explained it to me.
Yeah, no, I've thrown out an explanation, but to dive in on that topic a little more, gay men hate that term. A lot of gay men hate that term, power bottom, because it's an insult to some people.
Is it though?
Some people get insulted, and I don't understand why.
I wouldn't get insulted on something that is in the community. Now slang, you put that up, slang and everything. I wouldn't get offended by that because it's something that's in the community that people do, right? Isn't it something that people do?
Right. It's something that people do, but it's also something that people use to shame each other. Like, so I think a portion of it is because power bottoms are oftentimes seen as loose bottoms because they get it a lot, they get it hard, they get big. You know what I'm saying? So they're oftentimes considered to be loose. But that's not the case.
I mean, but why would it be if that's the only? See, like we have more holes,
Right.
but y'all only have that one.
No, we got two.
I'm trying to be respectful. You get what I'm saying. So it's not. So I wouldn't think of it being an insult. I would think of it just being a sexual mannerism that people like. If you like it hard, thrustful, then get it hard and thrustful. There's a lot of us women that like it hard, and they better not sit back and say they ain't telling whoever they having the sex with to hit it harder so they can hit that G spot. So if you want it harder to hit that G spot so you can get it on out of there, then that's for you to do. Like, I'm not gonna judge you on that. I'm okay. You like it hard, I like it hard. Shit, all of us should like it hard. You don't want no.
So you saying
shit.
women? So you saying women are power bottoms too? Some women like being a power bottom.
Yeah, because some women like to be tapped kind of hard to get that, to bust that, to get that. I'm trying to be respectful of the language. We had so much language yesterday. So what I'm saying.
Have my ass on. You know what?
Don't forget to tap that screen for the 12 people that's in there. Tap that screen, share the live, and don't forget to send Chef his gifts. We love the gifts. Now, yes, we do. And for any woman that tell you she don't like at the end about to get that off, we like to be tapped. Like the screen we tap that screen. You know what I'm saying? You tap it. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. I don't think that's an insult on me. But for anybody that feels it's an insult, please tell me why. I don't think it's an insult. Mind you, I'm having this conversation with my whole man sitting here. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm dead. But you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Let me see. I'm trying to get some. I'm trying to share this out to some of my friends that are LGBT.
Well, it's 7 people in here. See if one of the 7 people want to talk about it. They watching. It's 11 people in here.
Where is that one? There was this one guy that I met the other day. I was talking to. He was really good conversation, and he made a lot of sense. I can't remember what his name was. Oh snap! See, I have so many different people that I connect with and be talking to. I be forgetting who be who sometimes.
Well, somebody in here, I'm sure, might want to touch on a topic because, like I say, this is a topic that could be shared in both communities because we all like a thrustful. We like thrust. Who wants to be tapped on the soft side? Some of us like to be choked. Some of us like our hair.
Well, I like a little choking. I can bet, and that goes both ways. You can choke me, I can choke you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some of us like, you know what I'm saying, to be gagged. Some of us like to be spanked. There are many different fetishes for what people like sexually. Hey, girl. So I don't think it's nothing wrong with being a
what
power
is
bottom.
A power bottom? All gay men bottom. Being a bottom is a bad. Only top masculine bottoms, feminine tops. Oh God, here we go.
Okay, so Tess. So this kind of stems from yesterday, right? Okay, so
Where your power bottom at?
Okay, so power bottom. The reason why I say that because it's thrown around in the community a lot, right? But it's also thrown around the dig.
Yeah.
Why do you think we get so offended about what is true? Because the power bottom, like,
listen,
why do you think that could be so offensive?
I'm a power bottom, meaning like I like taking control. Like I ain't like I'm one of them. I'm just one of them. I just if I can't show my dominance and just how I move, like I'm gonna show it some way. You see what I'm saying? And that means if I gotta ride you into the sunset until you ask me to stop, I might just have to do that. But I also see it as a dig because people still ain't comfortable with themselves for me in my head. So like if you ain't comfortable, of course being called a bottom is gonna be derogatory, and then a power bottom at that. Like, yeah, I don't know, AJ, ask your friend. But
But that's AJ?
yeah, that's AJ.
Oh, he updated. Oh, this is backup account.
This is backup. But
Where
like,
your main, AJ? Come up
but
here.
then like people still have problems with being called a bottom because it's still tied to like femininity in a sense. And then like if you say like, because we all know there's masculine bottoms out here. There's very masculine bottoms. We know those big burly men that like to be taking it up the booty hole sometimes, and we love that for them. We really do. But socially and in society, people see bottoming as feminine or womanly or very submissive. So when they hear power bottom, so it's given very much like it gives negative connotations to it. Not to me, because I'm just like, y'all, I'm gonna take it, ride it, and I'm gonna make sure that he collapses and sleep by the time I'm done.
Okay, somebody in the comment says they wear diapers though. Who wear diapers?
No, that's what he's trying to say. Power bottoms are loose. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying. The negative connotations that comes with being a bottom.
But that's saying
and then a power bottom at that. Like last night, I definitely threw it out as a fucking dig because I was calling you sloppy. That's what it was, right? That's what a lot of people like to take as like you're. It really doesn't. But it really doesn't. Like, here's what Riz, unless you one of those that just like to consistently push out all the time and don't like to take care of your rectal walls. Because I've been bottoming since I was 16 years old and it's still tight like a kitty.
Question: doesn't it tighten back up just like any other muscle?
To an extent, yes. To an extent, there is tightening back there. Yes, it does tighten. But
if you take the right precautions, right, it tightens back up.
If you just don't keep getting pounded out by just the biggest ones out there to see. If you're not that girl, if you keep wanting the biggest and the biggest and the biggest, and you keep just getting pounded day and day out, and you don't get your rest, you eventually wear it thin to where it has no control, right? But that's what I'm saying. A power bottom doesn't necessarily mean they have to be a big bottom. Like when I say big, I mean in size. You can have a guy with 5 inches, but the bottom be a power bottom, and they not be stretched out. So therefore, they won't need to wear a diaper. They won't be loose, as you would say.
Okay, I get it.
And I think people oftentimes hear the word power bottom and just assume that he wants a big one. Like he just really, and that's all they want.
Yep, that's really what it is. And then don't take what is a power all gaming bottom. I don't know about.
Okay, you know what this is.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
Tap that screen for me.
Right, yeah.
What's your opinion on that statement though? When you hear that, because we do hear that. That's something that we hear. I mean, I've heard people say that.
Well, it just depends, because I've ran into cases where I've had men who said they would try because it's me, or for me it's the right size, like for them to try stuff out. But a lot of the ones that I have met that are like that claim that they are strictly top, they really don't. Like they really don't be out here bottoming like that. Like if at all. Like I met one dude who was like strictly a top. He was just like, if you even look down there, it's a problem for me, because he's like, I'm not into that. I don't want you touching nothing down there. He's like, but it also I do see like a little bit of misogyny that plays into tops, because then they feel like that if they're if they are playing anally or having anything done down there, bottom holes are receptive. Bottoms catch diseases. Tops.
Can we just mute that person? Because Riz is just throwing like.
Am I?
Can we just mute them? Can we just mute them? Whoever's in here who
am I?
Can mute him, please. Just mute
I
him.
don't see him in there, but I'm trying to take care of it right
Riz
now. But I don't
in the comments.
Yeah, I don't see him. He's not on the list actually.
You're 1,000% wrong. Because so what you're implying is that that we all spread diseases, and that's not the case. So take 2 seats back.
To be honest, if you knew anything about sexual health, it would be basically the correct term you would say is protect your pink parts, because anybody can transfer.
I see him on here.
No top spread. No, it's not. No, that's
because
Riz, that's not the truth. Because
why don't I see him on the list of people being in this room? See, it's different.
Friends, click his name
in the comments,
and then go to his profile, and then you can look there. But Riz, that's not the ultimate truth. It's called protect your pink parts, meaning that anybody can transmit and catch disease and STIs and diseases through anything. It's not just tops. It's not just bottoms. It's like, come on now. Your sexual education is very limited, and I need you to go pick up a pamphlet at the nearest clinic and pay attention to what the words are saying in that brochure, because that is how anatomy works. What are you fucking talking about? It's called protect your pink parts, meaning anything that is pink can catch and receive and transfer any type of STI or disease. What are you talking about? Especially if blood is involved. Like, come on now. How do you think? So if that was the case, why do you think that the HIV and AIDS epidemic is mainly affected to Black women? Because the Black men who like to diddle and daddle and not be truthful or take care of themselves and go get.
It ain't no reason to keep talking to him. He gone, baby. He gone.
he sound like a child.
He was a troll. He was trolling. He was looking for something to do. But yeah, I'm new to this mind thing, so I'll get it together. But you know what? People that don't have the understanding of what is going on should just listen, opposed to just saying dumbass shit.
Dumbass shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's dumbass shit.
Hey, Alex, keep in mind, y'all, this panel is open for discussion. Here's the speaking points here. So whether you agree, disagree, come up and state your opinion. I'm just gonna ask people keep it respectful. What's up, Jaden? I'm gonna ask people keep it respectful, okay? Don't interrupt people, let people talk. Let's try to keep it as it ain't gonna be clean, okay? Y'all can say I'm not gonna tone check adults, period. But you know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it cute up here.
So how many mods in here? So you'll let them know that your mods will block, mute, and get rid of it.
So nobody will be blocked, but your voice will be gone. You will be muted, so you will be forced to sit there and just watch without having an opinion.
Can I meet him hard?
What's up?
And remember, mods, let's not put our emotionals into our mod positions. Let's just have it neutral.
Okay.
And don't forget to tap the screen and share the live.
I'm not an emotional mod. I don't do that unless I know it's for sure. I know that no good intentions.
I wish some of these caddies get that, because they be abusing power like they don't got no power outside of TikTok.
They don't. That's the thing. They don't.
I gotta go through my.
Don't forget to tap the screen. Tap, 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 tap.
I got 30, so hold on. I was trying to figure out who all I had, because it's full at 30 right now. They won't let me add no more.
Tap, tap, tap.
If AJ would have kept up on his real account instead of his backup, I had to mod his backup account.
What's wrong with his regular account? He got bananas?
Nothing. He's trying to save it. He don't want to come around the school. I don't blame him either, because sometimes want to put them up in on Fusion on your main account? We'll get your main account. You know what I'm saying? People are petty. I get it. No, I get it.
Well, see, that's why I only mess with people that mess with me, because I don't got time for people to try to give me bananas. But don't think I don't have a backup.
Like, amen. Because I do. And I do. And that one could go live too.
That now, you know what? I don't think so. But I just don't want to get this one banana because I'm just not getting all my, I'm getting up there with people. Like Chef said, I want to go follow y'all back. I followed you back, child. In the back. You said I wasn't going to follow them back, and I did.
So the only one test you really didn't say anything about is the feminine tops. Now, I'm not gonna lie, back in the day, I was against this. I used to throw so much shade. I did. I was that person. And y'all, I'm truthful with stuff, okay? But when I actually got down with one, it changed my whole opinion. I can't even hold you. Because I was the person. But now I'm like, you know what? Why can't they?
Now, what's the difference? Tell me the difference. Y'all teach me something. Now, what's the difference?
Okay, so a feminine top is basically a feminine presenting person. Say like a femboy, like one of them boys that, wear makeup, the nails, they do the whole feminine thing, right? But they still identify as men. There are feminine tops, meaning these feminine energies do not they don't bottom, they don't take no peen, they don't do none of that, but they be out here giving the peen and slaying the girls and the boys down. Okay. Now I had one fem top in my entire life, and the way I would never do it again because I felt like my lesbianism was being tried.
What? I enjoyed it.
Girl, no. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it because that's the gagging part is that I did.
Okay.
Okay. I am an individual that loves masculinity. I love everything about a man. I love men. I love people who identify as men. All that good stuff, right? But the hard part for me was this one film came and I was in a ball, okay? I was at a ball, okay? Auntie, friends, you'll understand what a ball is later when I
do know what a ball is. I didn't watch some of them. I
know what a ball is. Don't you tell me. I know what a ball is.
I know what a ball is. I watched all the good shows.
Okay. Okay, so you'll understand what I'm saying is when I went to a ball and I was doing Virgin Runway, all right? So I was doing my thing. I was looking cute, giving fish. He comes up to me. He was just like, "Oh, girl, you're killing it. Like, you look fine as shit, and you thick, blah, blah." And I was just like, "Oh, thank you, girl." Like, blah, blah. And as soon as I said, "Thank you, girl," he was like, No. I'm not in that. And mind you, his face beat, lashes on, nails done, all of that. But he was just like, no, don't give me that. And he was like, nah, I'm trying to, with you. And I was just like, oh, okay. So he looked real cute without the makeup on. He looked my type. It was giving very much my type. So I was like, all right, let me give it a try. And then they do this thing where the trade come out a little bit. Like they know they got to mask up.
Bro, who's ruffling the bag? Who's ruffling the bag?
It's probably friends. Yeah. And so the long story short is we got the bang going, and it was like the feminine energy. It's just like his feminine energy knew exactly what to do. Like his feminine energy knew where to go. His feminine energy knew what to touch, knew how to speak, all of that good stuff to me. So when I got out, the next day type shit, and I'm sober, I'm looking up, I'm thinking, that moment you have in the bed, and I'm like, I really just fucked one of the girls. I literally just got my whole life slayed out by one of the girls. I don't know how I feel about that. And then we talked about it.
Can I ask you that? Why is that an insult for, why is that an insult for them, a top person to be, how can I say this? Why do they feel insulted to be saying they're feminine? Why is that an insult for them? Can you answer that?
Again, men don't like their masculinity played with, and especially with societal conversations that we've had within the last 2 decades. It's not really big good conversation when it comes down to femininity in men. Like to this day, there's a big problem in our communities with femininity, and they should even be able to obtain this or even be able to experience femininity at these type of levels because we are biologically male. So like when men hear, oh, you're feminine, it's usually coming off as a dig, or it's coming off as oh, you don't need to be doing all that. Like, you're a man, so you need to be more masculine type thing. So that's why a lot of men hear it as, they talk about power bottoms and you first in the panel test. Eddie.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, AJ. Hey, Malik.
Hey, Malik, do you follow Monroe with Malice? You follow my backup page?
I think so.
I like that
I'm
name.
gonna check and make
AJ.
sure.
Okay, thank you. You like Monroe with Malice?
I fuck with that name, AJ.
Dude, it's crazy. Who y'all just mute?
I just muted her for 5 seconds because she's talking too much.
Okay, Addie, go follow Monroe with Malice. I'm gonna come back in here on my bike.
When friends go, girl, bye.
So, Mr. AJ, how do you feel about
Nope.
See, AJ be twirling the girls. That's the thing. AJ be out here twirling the girls. That's one fem top I'm definitely letting plow me.
and put it out, period.
Fem top is crazy. You right though.
Am I wrong?
Nah.
Is that what you identify as? Or is that what you would kind of consider, not necessarily identify,
Fem
but is that what you
service
would
top, yeah.
Fem service.
Yeah.
But AJ, but even AJ is a different type of film. It's not like the same type of, you know what I'm saying? So there are different types of different tops, right?
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
I had a nice little share. My first experience with a film top, and that was
Who watching TV? Malik, you at work?
we still can't hear.
no, that's not me. It's no over here. I ain't gonna work. Yes, fine.
That's Tess. Hold on, watch.
Oh,
I thought she was talking.
No, TV was talking to
Hey,
us.
Rocky.
So, y'all think we have all bottoms?
no,
All gay men are bottoms?
no.
Or bottom?
I met some that weren't.
Same. I've met quite a few that definitely are not. And I think it's crazy how, like, majority of some dudes, at least from what I've seen, just like want to be it so bad. I'm like, I get it, but damn, my office can be it too. Like, damn.
Well, so this morning as I'm sitting listening to yesterday's conversation we had, this is where these topics start to form. Because I'm sitting listening to these topics, and some of the things that I'm hearing is like really, really wild. But it always seems to be a knockout drag or insult when somebody feels like they get called a bottom, or when somebody gets called a bottom, or people use that directly as an insult.
Wait.
Why?
Chef, your friend felt some type of way yesterday, me calling him a bottom.
You couldn't tell by the attitude, bro.
Oh.
He was so, he was. Listen, I don't know if he felt some way as far as that goes, because I really didn't talk to him about that. We had a conversation at the back end, but it wasn't about that. But as I'm just listening to this, it's like the whole replay from yesterday, y'all.
Don't let him make you feel like we was making him feel some kind of way.
No, I don't feel like that at all.
He was setting the tone. He
he set himself up.
But kind of, I find it ironic a little bit, just from what I've heard, is I never heard that before, and I kind of find it ironic that some people don't want to be called bottoms, but some of them do it anyway. So it's like, what do you mean you don't be called it, but that's what you're doing? Especially with some, not gonna say all, but there are some quote unquote versatile that won't say they versatile, but they bottom way more than me. And I'm just like, wait, huh? Sweetie.
And they do it more than Malik, y'all. I'm telling you.
And I find that crazy. Like, I'm like, huh? Because when I bottom, but like, I'm kind of a,
But why do you think that's such an issue for somebody to have to like lie as to or as to run away from being called a bottom? Like,
I honestly,
why do you think that is?
We've created the culture.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, we let straight people tell us. We let straight people tell us what was masculine and what was feminine, and so consistently, bottoms are being demasculated solely because they're bottoms.
Which is also ironic because a lot of dudes like them masculine bottoms.
Right. So it's like, I feel like that's why you hear a lot of verse this, verse that, with people who only bottom. It's just because it's easier. Like they don't feel as emasculated if people think that they're the ones talking. Because I feel like that's what if you're talking to a real verse, I feel like verses are tops who will bottom like as a service.
Yeah, because I met a few, because some don't give a fuck.
Yeah, some will just be like, "Oh, you're a top. All right, that's fine. I'm a pancake today."
Right. No, literally. Like,
so,
you a bottom? Oh, okay. All right, bet.
It's just like a real verse is just, I'm just here to play the game.
Right.
But I feel like even when I told you that one time when I guess a lady asked if like they could use power bottom or whatever, and Chef, you said yeah. I was like, no.
Wow.
And like, often I want nothing more than straight people to stay out of our gay business. Like, I, as a man, am never going to insert myself in women's business because that's women's business. But I feel like all too often we allow straight people in our business, and then as we're allowing them in our business, we're allowing them to tell us like how we should and should not function.
Yeah.
Okay, I do not agree because nobody can tell you what your function is. That's your function. And if you function that way, can't nobody tell you how to function, honey. Not no straight, and not no one else in your community can tell you that. And some of us would like to know, to be insightful, to be educated, so we don't use the wrong terms and we don't say the wrong things. And it seems like some of those in your community as well still need to be educated, because they can say some things that are disrespectful to not only straight people, but people in your community. No tea, no shade.
I mean, we obviously experienced it.
We all say to that as well, because I definitely been respected in my own community.
We all want to learn, and we all need to understand things of our own understanding, and no one should be able to tell you how to be functionalized in your sexual appetite. I'm going to mute up on that.
Right. And I mean, like, I completely agree that no one should be able to tell you who you are, what you are, whether you're a divine masculine or a divine feminine. Like that's completely on you, and that's something that you need to create. Like that's a reality that you need to create for yourself. However, I'll say it the same way I said that Black people can succumb to white supremacy, the same way that Black people or that gay people can succumb to this patriarchal need to be a masculine.
Yep.
And I feel this is just what I feel, and this is just on behalf of my community, that if we took a chance to truly create a community instead of, because I don't believe in intersectionality within the queer community. A lot of the time, you know, you have white gays, you have black queers, you have Hispanics who are either going to flow to the POC side or the white side. Like, we don't have true intersectionality with, and so that, I feel like that's why we allow so much conversation from the outside. But if we were to get together and start having true conversations as a community, I think we'd be able to move past some of that stuff. Will all of us move past it? No, but some of us will. But I think that's not going to happen until we realistically say straight people need to stay up out of business.
Do you okay? So now, straight people are the way we all are here today, right? So some of these straight people do have children that need to be taught as well. So do we still feel like
no?
If they have, go ahead,
that's
AJ.
completely fine. I think that you can teach sexual education. You can teach about romantic relationships and like that type of stuff, because again, same as being black and white, being gay and being straight isn't super different. But we just don't have the ability to see ourselves at a young age. And I think that that's really an issue in our community, but that has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. Straight people cannot teach gay people about their culture.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I have a daughter that doesn't identify.
I was just on a live and I said that so many times. It was like, what do you mean? I said, you're asking about trans and all that and how you're mad. I said, why don't you just let a trans person onto your panel and maybe they can educate you?
But here's the thing.
I'm on the panel.
Hold on. Here's the thing to that.
No, not this panel. It was another panel. It was like
No, I'm on the panel because my daughter doesn't identify. She's non-binary. So I'm learning from y'all. I'm learning from y'all on how to articulate her conversations.
Can y'all hear me?
You know, I'm listening to y'all. I'm
Can
learning
I say something real quick
as I go.
Friend?
Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet because I'm gonna mute up. I'm just saying I'm learning from y'all. I'm learning how to articulate how I say things to her from y'all.
Non-binary, that means it's not feminine or masculine. So even if you go on Shein and you put non-binary, you'll come up with so many
what it meant. She told me what it meant.
Yeah, non-binaries, they don't perform, they don't identify with either or gender.
Exactly.
This is what I was saying back to the teaching thing, though, because this is where I was trying to get a lot of people to understand. It's like, this is why LGBT should be taught to kids or should be taught in schools, because it should not only shows representation, but it also lets the kids know that these people do exist. We have a history. We have a culture. There's more to us than just having sex. There's more than us than our sexual identity. There's more to us than our gender identity, right? Where a lot of people don't understand that for a very, 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 very long time, even when the beginning of the LGBT movement was established, that trans women started it. Yeah, trans women started it.
Like the catalyst of our movement.
We were pushing it, and this was also right behind the women's rights movement. Like this is, and they correlated together, right?
Right.
But a lot of people are failing to realize that, because like, and that's another thing too, is like, people are going to be confused when there's no history on it. You can't really teach these people about history. You can't even teach. It's hard for our community to even teach a lot of the people these things, because we're still learning our community, right? We're still learning the history within our community.
We wait until we're out of high school, until we're able to meet other gays, to then
but this is where I say it plays the same to black people, right? Because we're still learning.
Hold on, Tess, real quick, since Derek doesn't know how to wait his turn. Derek, what can you start over?
Can we speak one at a time, everybody?
No problem. I'm gonna mute. I'm just gonna mute.
Okay, so here's the thing. So one person at a time. If you see somebody speaking, please do not speak over them. Please let them finish their complete thought before you have anything to say. Who was just speaking first? Who was?
I was.
Was
Just
it?
Tessa.
Yeah, Tess was speaking.
Go ahead, Tess.
I'd like to touch on that after she's done.
Clearly. So if you can't follow it, we're just gonna drop you. So
No, I'm being respectful.
Can't work.
I'm being respectful.
Okay.
I just said I'd like to touch on that when she's done.
Well, wait till she's finished her complete
That's
thought.
what
You
I
know her
said.
conversation.
That's what I said.
Okay.
When she's
Okay.
done, I'd like to touch on that. Thank you.
And like I said, like us teaching, and then you also have to understand, like, a lot of us in this community don't have the intellectual range to have these type of conversations, right? A lot of us in our community are just trying to live as ourselves and be who we are, and that's it. Just respect us as that and all of that. A lot of us aren't educated in these type of things, right? A lot of us don't even want to teach because we don't feel like we need to teach. Because what is it that, like, that's like us going up to a cis het straight person and asking them everything, every detail about their life, and expecting them to be able to write a whole documentary out for us, or a whole biography out for us, explaining who they are and what they are, how they became to be, and where they came from and how it was done. That does not make sense. But we have to give our communities this some type of leverage when it comes down to having these type of conversations, right? Like, you can't just say ask a trans person, because a trans person is not going to be educated. Or you just ask any trans person, they're not going to be educated enough. A lot of them don't. They just know, hey, this is me. This is how I feel. This is how I'm going about it. This is what I do. That's just about it. You see what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of confusion comes on, because I come on this app and I then have to educate some of my sisters and my brothers, because of some of the stuff that they're saying out of their mouth is just misinformation, or it's just coming from a puddle of information that has been thrown out, or just been misconstrued from them listening and trying to gain stuff, right? So it's like, we have to give this some type of leverage to these things, but we also have to double down on people knowing that they have to go do this research. They have to go look. They have to go read. They have to go. If you're really wanting to be a participant and have a better understanding of communities, I'm not just speaking on LGBT community, I'm saying communities, period. You have to be able to go do this. You have to go do your own education, right? You have to go do these looking. You just have to do your own research. Because, like I was saying, it also plays within the Black community. Like, we don't know everything about our history, but yet we're still standing 10 toes down on being Black and understanding our culture and where we came from and who and things of that nature. So we just have to have the same type of energy when it comes down to the LGBT community too, especially with our Black MPOC communities.
And I feel like excuse me. Derek has something to say.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Sean.
First of all, exactly what topic are we discussing at this point?
How you touching on something you don't know what we talk about?
No, because she keeps switching from gender to sex to race. So which one would you like to talk about?
We believe in intersectionality here, so we're talking about all of them.
Intersectionality. So I'm asking though, because she keeps switching back and forth, because she's trying to preach about history of Black people, right, and trans people. Okay. Yet she doesn't even know her own history when it comes to Black trans people.
Wait, first of all, who are you to tell me that? You're a white cis man. I don't want to hear that shit.
Exactly my point.
Let him finish. Let him finish getting it out. Let him finish getting it out, and then you can respond to him.
You can sit there and preach all you want to, because guess what? You just because you're confused does not mean that you speak for the history of Black trans people. All right?
Let's be respectful of what you say.
I'm trying to be very respectful.
Derek.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Look, I waited very patiently.
I'm sorry. He finna piss me off.
He did. No, he did, y'all. He did.
Can I ask a clarifying question before you continue?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I'm getting myself together, baby. I want to make sure that I ask the question exactly how it needs to be answered.
Can he finish his statement first before you ask him a question?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No,
Okay.
no. Because he did get the same respect. Like, so.
Cis man.
No. I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish your whole statement. because you did allow them to finish their whole statement as well. So no. So go ahead, Derek. Go ahead, finish your statement.
What I'm saying is, if you don't know the Black
And AJ
trans
responded.
history, then don't speak on it, because this is a new world problem for a lot of people. That you're not talking about the trans community anymore. And you shouldn't be talking about the LGBT, because you're not a part of the LGBT. You're a part of the LGBTQIA plus.
What? What are you
Right. Okay, hold on.
Huge difference.
So that rhetoric. Hold on, wait.
Drag-
Do you not understand what the T in that stands
No,
for?
no. Let
There
him finish
is
his
a
statement. He
huge-
got
I
my shit to
can't.
say.
There is a huge
You're
difference in today's. Look, don't speak on history if you're going to talk about new world shit. You want to be the LGTI. QAIAA.
This is stupid. This is dumb. This is dumb.
Then
This
do
is
it.
dumb.
Let me know when I
Don't
can
Let him
start.
talk
finish.
about
Sean, let him
no,
finish. Let him
no.
finish.
Talk about
Let
the
him
Black
finish.
trans
I don't
community.
listen to ignorant. That's stupid. That's dumb.
Let him
I'm
finish.
older than
I want to have
Sean.
an actual
Okay, I'm
dialogue
old
about
enough to
something.
know.
Be smart
Don't
about
Thank
it.
you,
talk about
mother.
ignorance.
Nobody is
I'm old
giving
enough to-
anybody any respect,
I-
y'all talking over each other. That is not respect.
I'm
Now,
old
Doug,
enough
if
to
you
know.
don't know the history, please don't offend anyone on this panel.
Too late.
Exactly. I'm old enough to know what the trans community and the Black trans community did.
No, you're not.
No, you're not, honey.
Community.
Even say it
You're not of the community.
And from what
Derek,
you
I'm
have
going to
on the
have
top
to
of your
drop you.
head, I
Wait,
like
don't drop
what?
him.
Honestly.
For what? Because I'm
There's
speaking.
a
Hold on,
conversation to be had.
sir. Hold on. Respectfully, you're getting up here and you're saying some wild shit. So
All right.
let some of the people respond back to some of what you're saying.
I would
Because
love
some of
to
this stuff,
address
80%
anybody.
is incorrect.
Didi.
Okay, can I say
99.9% correct.
Please
Can I say
wait.
please?
No,
I would love
AJ
to
was
address-
first.
Okay.
AJ
I'll go
was
ahead.
first.
I'll go
AJ
ahead
was
and
first,
let you guys
respectfully.
respond.
Go ahead,
I'd love to
AJ.
address anybody.
I talk a lot. Zari, go ahead.
First of all, this is all I really have to say, and I really hope that I don't get dropped for this. But crack cocaine is a hell of a drug.
You might get dropped for that. Not playing.
Don't say it. That's what it's giving for me. Period.
Thank you. I saw it. I saw it with my
You're
eyes.
not
I just
doing
don't
it. All
understand
right.
it.
All right. Thank you.
I
First of
said
all,
hey.
don't
I said hey,
disrespect-
Didi.
Hey, first of all, don't disrespect.
Hey, Didi.
Cocaine, I say meth.
All right.
Okay.
If you'd like for me to respond to your guys' questions, I'd love to, but don't disrespect me, Zari.
Can I
Okay,
have
well,
this?
I-
You
You guys
disrespected
I have
a
my-
couple of
No.
us sitting up here.
Let me know when I can have.
I've been
Yeah,
respectful. I
I will
respect
I
that.
have a couple of questions.
Otherwise,
so
I'm not
Derek,
going.
Derek, what are you a part of the letter tribe?
Is that what you call it now?
That's what I
Simple
just called it
question.
right now. Are you LGBTQIA?
Which one? Which one?
Which one are you?
The L, the G, the B, the T, or the Q.
No, there is a difference.
No, okay, so are you a part of the LGBTQ plus community? Is what we're trying to ask.
No, I'm not.
Oh, well,
Okay, so wait.
Don't
No,
shut me down now. Don't shut me down real quick.
I said a whole lot about the community.
Don't stop. See,
Okay.
that's what I'm talking about. That's that new age
Would you
shit,
like
though.
to, Derek? Give me a second. Would
Go
you
ahead,
like to
my man.
clarify?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you identify as straight?
Am I a straight white cis man? Yes.
Yeah.
So why do you care?
Because I know more about your history than you do.
Okay, so
Because
You don't
he's
even know.
gay. That's
so
why.
Derek,
Stop the
Derek,
cap,
what's
because I do know more about your history than you do.
You
so
don't.
Derek,
though.
Derek, can you tell us?
Oh.
Coming from white.
Where did he go?
Because he was about to get disrespectful. We're not doing the disrespect. I'm not doing that.
I wish y'all could have a conversation.
Bring him back. Bring
Yo,
him
bring him
back.
back.
Bring him back. Everybody, everyone should
He
have
was
a
about to get
chance.
disrespectful, y'all. Now, if y'all want to
completely
deal with the
understand.
disrespect
I
and
think
talking
until-
over each other,
Y'all want it back?
until he gets
disrespectful, but I
Look,
wanted to hear it.
don't drop me,
I
okay?
wanted to hear it.
I'm being
I
very
wanted to hear it.
respectful. I will let people.
but
ask
you are
questions.
not,
I will
Derek.
answer them
You're
and
not
ask
being.
questions back.
You're not.
Okay,
Don't
Derek,
drop
can
me
you-
because your feelings are hurt, sweetheart.
Derek, can you tell us
Ain't
why
nobody
you
feeling
feel?
hurt.
Disrespecting them. Hold on, wait a minute, y'all.
Okay, sweetheart.
Wait a minute,
don't
y'all.
drop me because you
One person
feel
at a time.
Derek, can you tell us why you feel like we don't know our history?
because you know that it's a detriment right now. You've caused more of a harm to the LGBT community than you're doing.
Who?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Wait.